Hi guys, today I'm going to do a short explanation on how I came about shorting pound USD on Thursday and Friday. Alright, so one of the students in the group asked me, how did I come to be so precise in my short position on pound USD? What made me decide to short pound USD at such a time, and then it went to the downside massively? Now remember folks, I'm sure everyone in the group knows, remember Euro GBP, in most cases when it comes to impulsive moves, when it comes to displacement, when it comes to institutional sponsorship in price, Euro GBP precedes pound USD and Euro USD on most occasions. I'm not saying always, but on most occasions. When you see Euro GBP rallying, right? When you see Euro GBP rallying to the downside or to the upside, just take a glimpse of the price action happening on fiber or cable. It's going to give you emphasis on where price is going to move eventually on fiber and cable, just by looking at Euro GBP's price action. Now coming to those trades that I called for in the group on Wednesday and also on Thursday and Friday, right? Coming back to those setups. Now cable, we were in a bearish weekly order flow, meaning we're looking for prices to trade lower. We're looking for the weekly candles to close bearish, which is what happened last week. But now when we look at days like Wednesday, they were bullish days, right? There was times when price was pushing to the upside. Even on Thursday there was times when price was pushing to the upside. Even on Friday, same thing happened. Now when we look at Euro GBP on Wednesday, right? Now I'm gonna go to an hourly chart so that you can see clearly. So we've got the hourly chart for Euro GBP, right? So we got Friday and we got Thursday. Now how did the setup for shorting pound USD on Thursday panned out? You can see this candle here. That's the open of London session, right? Now keep in mind we are bearish on pound USD. Now we saw 10 a.m. Euro GBP rallied to the upside. Where was it rallying to, right? If I zoom out, you see clearly where Euro GBP was rallying to. Euro GBP was rallying up here to clear what? Liquidity. There were buy stops stacked above 0.8566. Now focus mainly on the 10 a.m. price action. 10 a.m. price rally, they created two equal highs. With that high that has got buy stops, 11 a.m. we cleared the stops and price crashed. Now if I come to Euro USD, right, the same price action on Euro USD. 10 a.m. Euro USD on Thursday, sorry. 10 a.m. price is bearish on Euro USD. Now price is 9 a.m. which is London open, price is bullish. We took out these relatively equal highs right here. And then the interesting part now, which was the 10 a.m. price action, we rallied to the downside. Now keep in mind, pound Euro GBP precedes pound USD, precedes Euro USD. Now when pound USD rallied to the downside. It did not take out the sell stops on these two equal lows. Now that was the crucial part, right? Once I saw that, I knew that there was still another leg up on pound USD. To which levels was it gonna move? Right here. It was gonna clear these buy stops before we see an explosion to the downside. Now that might sound a bit simple when you are doing it in hindsight, but the moment I saw cable trading lower, and then Euro GBP was engineering the liquidity to go to the downside, right? Now you can see the price action for 11 a.m., 12, and most importantly 1 p.m. A huge bearish move to the downside. Now if I come to pound USD cable, this is 11, 12, 1 p.m. Surprisingly, 1 p.m. took out the buy stops above these equal highs, and I'm pretty sure I sent you guys the reminder or the heads up when price was right up here to say, guys, that's an ideal area for shorting pound USD, right? Immediately after that, there was a rejection from these equal highs, relatively 3 equal highs, meaning they had engineered, there was a sell stop, right? There was a buy stop, buy stops that were liquidated, which paved the way now for the market to trade what? Lower, right? They've got all the liquidity that they need now to push price to the downside. Now you come to Euro GBP, 1 p.m. price has already traded lower, right? Price has already traded about 49 pips on the 1 p.m. candle, right? The 1 p.m. candle on pound USD has taken out stops by moving almost 63 pips. Now with Euro GBP trading lower, this was a sign. Euro GBP precedes pound USD. Once I saw this move to the downside and GBPUSD trading into a premium array, you see how these things pan out. Euro GBP trading into a premium array, which is crucial. You see, it's crucial because it's not just a case of saying, oh, we have seen that rally in Euro GBP, so let's do this. No, you have to see the PDRA matrix in play. You have to see the institutional order flow in play. Now, once the buy stops were taken on this, now 2 equal highs on H4, but on H1 it's 3 equal highs. Once that happens, then you see H4 rejecting like this. That was the target. That was the initial forecast that I had to say Euro GBP, pound USD is going to fall massively. And if we look at where our weekly open was, this is the weekly open, the highs where the buy stops were located. Now, price trades above the weekly open and we are in a bearish weekly order flow. If price trades above, it means the weekly candle is now green, right? It's now bullish. Yet we are expecting the week to close bearish. That's black and white, folks. That is black and white as it can. The moment that setup occurs, then you are in a proper setup for your short positions. You see, you open your short position, boom, and the market traded lower for a reward of almost more than 122 pips. Me, I only got like I think it was 68 or 78 pips. That was enough for me. You see, some they managed to hold couple of guys managed to hold. They sent me their screenshots. They managed to hold eventually for almost 120 pips. So that's how you look at Euro GBP to frame your trade ideas on Pound USD or Euro USD. You can see if we go to Euro USD on H4, you can see the same time. Let's go to H1. You can see on Thursday 9 a.m. so this is 9 a.m. Euro GBP, we traded into this bearish order block. Then where's 1 a.m. there's 1. We are still inside this H4 bearish order block. That is your short position setup. You see, you're selling that pair, but Pound USD is much better for you to use in terms of looking for trades that precedes that follow through with what Euro GBP is doing. So just a rough explanation again. Let's go to Euro GBP H4. Let me just put a clean chart there, right? So Euro GBP H4, you can clearly see on Friday the 3 price action candles for Friday's close, right? That means from New York open, somewhere around mid London session all the way into New York open, Euro GBP rallied for 52 pips. But if you come to GBPUSD, we were trading lower. The odds for Pound USD to rally to the upside, they are very high, especially during the Monday's range. They are very high. So whenever you are looking to trade Pound USD, just give a look at how Euro GBP is trading, because Euro GBP always precedes Pound USD. So yeah, that's what I wanted to explain. I hope that has got through, and you have understood how I came about defining that trade on Pound USD. The same structure repeated itself on Friday, almost same time again. You can see 10 a.m., 11 a.m. we traded higher, cleared the let's go to Euro GBP. You can see the same price action repeated itself on Friday. You see, we had the same price action. You see these two bearish and bullish candles. When you come to Pound USD, the bearish candle eventually was followed through on Pound USD by a fall of almost 98 pips. So the 11 p.m. candle on Pound USD rallied 51 pips. But if you look at the 11 p.m. candle for Euro GBP, it dropped, right? So as soon as you see this drop on Euro GBP, then you come to GBPUSD. So it's 11. GBPUSD was trading into premium, right? And Euro GBP is dropping also from a premium. GBPUSD is trading into premium, almost right at the 50% min threshold of the order block. That's the setup that I was also mentioning to say GBPUSD is repeating the same setup. So that's how you get these easy trades, guys. Easy pips, 96 pips on a Friday. Me, I'll take that and run the other way. So yeah, I hope you've understood perfectly what I'm trying to put across. I'm gonna try to keep up giving you these examples using live data before we open the trades to say, okay, let's look at Euro GBP. You see how Euro GBP is trading, and then that way you're going to understand even much better. But remember, the trade that you took on GBPUSD, it has to be in relation with your bias. You see, you have to take that trade in relation to your weekly bias. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. What I wanted to explain, a question which was asked by one of the students in the group. So I said, no, let me do a video so that I can explain using the chat, because most people tend to understand much better. So yeah, that's pretty much about it, guys. So I wish you guys good luck and happy trading in the coming week. Thank you.